The first important parameter that we want to look at, the Archdiocese has given to us, is the concept of a family of parishes. So the Archdiocese of Omaha has adopted a family of parishes approach. And this is not something unique to the Omaha Archdiocese, but this has been implemented through pastoral planning in other dioceses as well. And so what this means is that we have two or more parishes that begin to collaborate in intentional ways in the support of the mission of Christ. And so each of the parishes that are in the family of parishes retains its unique identity, kind of like how siblings each have a unique role in a family. And so that means that the Archdiocese is not coming in during this process and telling any parishes that they have to close. With each family of parishes, it's going to build on natural affinities that already exist. What are some potential already connections between parishes that already exist, connections amongst towns and communities. Which communities does it make sense to work together in a family of parishes? The depth and level of the collaboration amongst these families will look different depending upon the area. Urban area, you might have completely separate pastors for some of the parishes, whereas in the rural areas you will find larger groupings of parishes served by a pastor and an associate. So let's look at our family of parishes. In the pastoral planning document, it's labeled as Family C. The letters don't really mean anything, but are just labels that they place there. But more importantly, which parishes? So we have St. Jane Frances de Chantal in Randolph, St. Peter's in Newcastle, St. Mary of the Seven Dolores in Osmond, St. Michael Coleridge, Holy Trinity in Hartington, St. Joseph in Ponca, and St. Paul in Plainview. The hope is to create a more stable environment so that we're not moving parishes around and reorienting them every few years, which unfortunately has happened to many of our communities. Has been back and forth, different alignments with different communities over the time. So hopefully we can set this so that it's stable in the future rather than so many changes back and forth all the time. We also find within the parish community some schools. We've got Cedar Catholic and Holy Trinity Elementary in Hartington, and also St. Mary's in Osmond. And then you'll see at the bottom it notes something about the priests. So currently it says in 2023 that it says 3 priests. Now there's actually more than just 3 priests that are involved with these parishes because there's different alignments that are currently in play, and so there's going to be more priests that are going to be involved in certain ways. But if you kind of average out, compared to the number of other parishes those priests are also serving that won't be within the family, then they indicate that it's overall 3 priests. But by 2033, then we'll have just 2 priests serving the 9 parish family, and it is also a single pastor model. And that means that one of the priests will be the pastor of the whole 9 parish family, and the other priest will be an associate. So hopefully you understand what it kind of means overall to be a parish family.